remember how you found wrestling, or maybe how wrestling found you?
Oh yeah, wrestling definitely found me for sure. Definitely. Yeah, I do remember. I was 22 years old. So I was young here and there watching it with my girlfriend's brothers. And my dad really liked Hogan, but we weren't allowed to watch. My parents are really strict and very conservative, so we weren't allowed to watch
I
women.
wasn't allowed to watch either.
So you get it.
Look at us now.
Yeah. So and then when I was 22, I did this calendar that I was on the cover and I was the poster in the middle, and WWE sought me out. So I was still in college. They flew me down to Miami. They tried to recruit me, and I felt like I wanted to finish college, and there were still some dreams in dance that I really wanted to do, that I wanted to close that chapter. And yeah, then it was just every year I would get auditions. I was out in LA, it would conflict every year in the fall. They would do these big auditions and it would always conflict because I would be on other jobs. I would be like on a Nickelodeon job or a Pitch Perfect job, and just didn't work. And then 2012, again, it was a 6 month call back. And here we are.
Isn't it so interesting how life has a way of working out? Like, if you had gone to that first audition and you didn't have other things that were getting in the way, maybe you wouldn't have had the run in WWE that you had. Maybe you wouldn't be in AEW now.
Oh, I think about that all the time because I'm like, I do feel like I was very much there, 2007, 8, that was when like Barbie, Kelly came in, the Bellas, and I feel, we were all similar. I was a little bit younger, but similar. And I'm just like, wow, I mean, who knows what type of different path I would have had, or would it have still ended up with Miro at some point? You never know. That's the whole concept of parallel universes.
I mean, if it wasn't for the timing there, you wouldn't have met your husband.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
Totally.
take us to the first day that you met Miro.
Uh, so my first day I met Miro, I don't remember, and he does. So that's like, and it was at NXT. It was my first day at his first day at NXT too, was when it opened. So we just hit our 10-year mark in July. And so that was cool.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I remember him at the tanning salon the following day, and I went into the tanning salon and all the wrestlers were going there, and he's clearly a big guy. And I'm like, oh, are you a wrestler? And he's like, what? Why do you think that? And I'm like, because you're a big guy and we're all coming here. He's like, maybe. And I'm like, where are you from? Russia? And he's like, no, Bulgaria. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then we started talking. I grew up in Latvia. I had been to Bulgaria. And then the following day, Dusty Rhodes saw my promo. I spoke Russian in it, and he pulled me aside. And he goes, I want you to work with Rusev. I was like, who's that? Oh, I know him. And then we started working together the following day.